What's going on, everybody? I missed y'all. So look, we back on it. Big time. So, real talk, real recognize real. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about Black Myth Wukong. Now, with the slightest, not even the slightest, it's more of a, the game got confirmed back in 2019 that it was being developed, and it's being developed by Chinese developer Game Science, based around the titular Chinese novel Journey to the West. For those of you who don't know what Journey to the West is, I'll give you guys a link in the video after. So, but that's not what we're talking about today. We have a confirmed release window, which is 2023. And one of the producers did an interview with IGN and spoke on the idea of a potential demo for Black Myth coming out. And obviously they're shooting for the Chinese New Year of 2023. So what we have to go with on that is pretty decent amount. So the decent amount that we have to offer is simply this. Black Myth Wukong, we got at least 3 trailers from the official YouTube channel. You guys can check that out as well. Also a link for you in the description as well. But what it really is that, fix that. There we go. What it is that we have at least 3 different events that could potentially give more information on Black Myth Wukong, if not confirmation that a demo could possibly be on its way, as well as the official release date. Now, for me, I don't know too much about the Chinese. Not really negative or anything. Like the few bits of information that we did get on Black Myth Wukong, it didn't come out until later. But what it did do was offer us a much more clairvoyant, perspective on the game itself, and that it is being powered by Unreal Engine 5, which a lot of the new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series games are being powered under. So what I'm going to explain to you is simply this, and I will let you guys, take this as you will, do with this information as you want. So under Game Science, did they give a few bits of information based on what we already knew? They said the game is coming out in 2023. They said this middle last year, after the Unreal Engine 5 gameplay trailer had dropped, which you guys obviously saw. Not bad. And it's been described as a Souls-like aesthetic, which means that obviously there will be some bosses that'll probably make us rage, like Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, which I know a lot of people had issues with, and I guess because of its unnecessary difficulty there was that issue. But we have a few game events that could offer further information on the game. If not, probably get at least 1, maybe 2 more trailers. So obviously we got the confirmation that E3 2022 will not be in person, and that it will in fact be digital, which is not really a bad thing, by the way. It just means that in-person attendance will not be a factor. So we will have that major event, and many games that I'm going to do a speculation video of what I want to see at E3. But as of right now, I'm definitely going to add Black Myth Wukong to the list. So we'll probably get at least a good, maybe a 5-minute presentation added on to the PlayStation presentation, even though PlayStation was not in attendance and won't be in attendance this year as well. Honestly, the furthest information that I do have, and the little information that I have read, it seems that we will see Black Myth Wukong between March of 2023 and July of 2023, because the Chinese New Year will start, I believe, in February. I could be wrong, but we also could still see it in between March and July. So given we have the 3 game events such as the Tokyo Game Show, we have Gamescom 2022, and then we have E3 2022. So we have those 3 major events happening this year. Obviously there are more, but I'm focused primarily on, the whole, the duration of the 3 major events that myself and a lot of other people do pay attention to. So what I will expect is that they did explicitly speak on the possibility of there being a demo for the game. And going back to the demo itself, they didn't give any details. They just said it's something we've juggled about for an extended period of time, but it's also something that they won't rule out. So say for example, time trial. Let's call it a time trial, which basically they will give us the first hour of the game, probably throw us in the middle of the game or middle of the story, and we'll probably see like a little tidbits, that might tease the rest of the game, maybe some cutscenes that might explicitly tell us the story so far. But for those of you that have read the Journey to the West novel, I myself have read it. You don't want to come at this game and not know about the game or the lore behind it, because for me it's a different perspective, such as different weapons can be obtained through defeating like mini bosses, major bosses, stuff like that, stuff we've already seen. Like the last trailer, when we saw the Monkey King fighting the wolf demon, it literally gave us that perspective, like it could possibly be more than one Monkey King. But that's another video for another time, maybe. So overall, what I'm going to give you guys is simply this. They've confirmed that there will be DLC for the game. They did not confirm or deny the intention of having a demo for the game before its release, and they did confirm that the game would come out after the Chinese New Year of 2023. So right now, that leaves us with exactly, I want to say, 9 more months of information that could come out. But also, again, addressing the elephants in the room, Gamescom 2022 is a little bit in the foreseeable future. It could be still happening, but obviously, given the issues with Ukraine's invasion via Russia, we have those political issues that need to be adjusted. And this is not my personal place or area of expertise, because I don't discuss politics about it, but I do know that the economics of everyone involved is being clearly